Welcome to Spooky Saturday, where the stories tend to make you stand on end, and I'm not talking just hair. Your sanity is optional here, so let's dive into tonight's tale.
It only takes a second to change how you see the world. One glance, one reflection, one shape that shouldn't be there. I wasn't even scared at first, just curious. But what I saw that night was anything but normal. It was at that moment that I was turned from skeptic to believer. This is my story. Hello, Paranormal Poet. My name is Jose, and this experience is one my mind wishes to forget, but can't. It happened earlier this year, spring of 2025. I live in Yakima, Washington. My house isn't far from the woods, and my backyard leads right up to the edge of the trees. It's peaceful, most nights. That night, though, it wasn't the sound that caught my attention. It was the silence. I remember it was just past midnight. I couldn't sleep, so I was pacing around, half awake, scrolling through my phone, when I noticed movement through the blind of my bedroom window. Something was out in my backyard. At first, I thought it was a stray dog. The streetlights don't reach that far, but there's enough moonlight to make out shapes if you look long enough. So, I looked, and that is when I saw it. Standing at the far end of my yard was a shadow. Its figure was human, but this was the tallest human I'd ever seen. And then it looked up at me. 2 yellow eyes, bright, sharp, and burning like coals in the dark, stared straight at me, not blinking, not moving, just staring. My body froze. Those eyes, they were too high off the ground. And as soon as I realized that, this wave of cold anxiety hit me. Every instinct told me to move, to run, but I couldn't. All I could do was slowly pull the blinds down and crawl back into bed like a terrified kid. Under the covers, I could hear my heart pounding in my ears. Eventually, exhaustion won. I drifted off to sleep. But that's when it got much worse. Minutes passed, and I slowly drifted into the dream state. In my dream, I was in a slightly muted colored version of my room, and I could feel something in the corner. I turned slowly, and there it was again. That same shadow, those same yellow eyes. Except this time, it wasn't outside. It was in my room. The thing leaned forward, its shape shifting in the dark like smoke, and just before it reached me, I woke up. I gasped for air, drenched in sweat, heart racing. Morning light was pouring through the window. Everything looked normal, no sign of the shadow. Those short few moments of terror seemed to now be over. I haven't seen it full on since that night, but sometimes when I'm home alone, I get this feeling like something standing directly over my shoulder, just outside my sightline, waiting, watching. And when I try to sleep, I still see those eyes, burning in the dark. Life afterwards was tough, crossed in my thoughts, whether I should tell someone or just simply keep quiet. I had to tell someone, and so I did. The person I reached out to most was my auntie. Knowing that she was a spiritual person, I knew that she would at least take me seriously than my others. Turns out, I was right. When asked what it could have been, she thinks it could have been an elemental, a spirit, an entity bound by nature. Now, maybe it was just my mind playing tricks on me. Or just maybe it never left because he's an attachment. If you enjoyed this true story and wish to see more like it in the future, don't forget to hit subscribe if you are new, click that like button for me, and comment what moment did it for you. If you love true, paranormal, scary stories in audio-only format, you are in the right place, so tune in every Saturday at 9 p.m. PST for new stories every week.
Through the static and the silence, a whisper calls your name, a voice that chills your spirit, yet soothes you all the same. In the dark, the tales unfold, where shadows love to creep, but the echoes